Pepperdine's 24 points in this half. And there's a foul away from the ball on Kelly Olynyk. That's his first 4 on Gonzaga. Ladies and gentlemen, take another look and enjoy it. We'll be back. Yeah, he needs a little energy, and Tom Esbury putting him on the bench. What do you think of that with 11 to go?
I don't think I'd take the young man out.
You have to ride the horse, don't you?
All the way. All the way.
I mean, I get giving the kid a breather, but he's 20 years old.
The breathers come at media timeouts like that one. I don't think he'll be sitting there much longer.
Okay. Pepperdine with another opportunity here with the offensive rebound. Here's Jonathan Dupree with 5 on the shot clock, and Arop takes it away. Possession arrow favors Pepperdine.
Not a smart play by Jonathan Dupree. There's, what, 3 white shirts down there, and he takes it, dribbles right into all 3 of them.
Dupree fouled by Mengistu Arop, and he and Kelly Olynyk figure it out there.
I think Manny was anticipating a switch by Kelly, that it was a screen the screener type of thing. But also, I'm going to get on Elias. If you're guarding the ball out of bounds on the baseline, you got to make sure you protect the basket so no offside pass can be thrown across. And that's just as much as Elias's fault from not being on the right side.
Arop out of the game, replaced by Bo Kong. So obviously Manny in the wrong position there. And now the coaches will explain it to him. And Dupree is 1 of 2 from the line. And it's a 12-point game. So despite the effort by Keon Bell and what he's done here in the second half, Gonzaga is still leading it by 12.
Yeah, they're still doing their work on their end, so that's a good sign. Every time Pepperdine or Bell tries to make a move and get them in below double digits, Zags come right back and show some patience, composure on the offensive end.
Here's Harris working hard, and he scores.
You know, I don't know if you can double team him. He is so
He was
quick.
double teamed there.
Yeah, it was just too slow. He so knows what he wants to do with the basketball once he catches it. He's got all kinds of moves down there.
Jackson held by Stephen Gray. The thing I like about Elias Harris, Craig, there just doesn't seem to be any situation where he doesn't think he can score. Regardless of how tough the defender is or how many of them there are, he still in his mind thinks I can score, and he does.
Yeah, and you would think with how much time he catches the ball that you would think he was a black hole down there, but he's really not. I mean, he just has every opportunity. He's got so many weapons down there. And you're right, he just has a mindset to score the basketball.
There's Jackson, and a foul called on Olynyk, who is chasing.
Well, with this particular lineup out there for Coach Few, the Zags, they are not afraid of Kelly guarding a smaller guy because they know that he's only got to do that, what, in about a 4 or 5, maybe less than that second period of time. But this is the defensive unit that will switch everything. Ball screens, offside screens.
So Gonzaga now with 17 fouls, so both teams into the bonus. Olynyk out, Rob Sacre back in. Jackson now with 9 points on 3 of 10 shooting. Make it 11. He's over his season average. And he's nearing his conference average. So Matt Bolden having another whale of a game for Gonzaga. 20 points, 2 assists, a rebound, 7-11 shooting. Make it 8 of 12. Those are magnificent numbers for Bolden.
How about the simplicity of it? Just he didn't rush anything. He watched where the defender went on the screen. They went below it. Matt doesn't rush himself, gets his feet set, and knocks down another 3-pointer for the Zags.
Now with 23 points, and you can see over 1,400 for his career. And he's 14th all-time now in Gonzaga history. And you know, Craig, what do I know about what's an NBA player, what's a professional, what's not a professional? But Boy, just when you're like, well, I don't know. And then you just watch him in a game like this where he's been surgeon-like in his offensive ability, but he's been able to get to the rim. He shoots the three like that. He sets up his teammates. You can tell this is a guy put on the planet to play basketball. He just makes the game look so easy, so simple, and so slow.
Yeah,
he just slows the game down.
And not very many players can do that.
Gray off the mark there on that jump shot. Here's Thompson. That shot's long, and a long rebound. Stephen Gray after it and saved it.
I love that hustle play. Don't let the ball go out of bounds. Go grab it.
Kong long on that three. Lauren Jackson now.
Ooh, he put the Jets on.
Yeah, and he scored the lay-in over Bull Kong. Kind of a horse race there for a couple of possessions. And a timeout, Gonzaga.
We're being very entertained tonight.
I tell you, more than I thought we were going to be. I know
impressed.
Pepperdine's on the rise, and they've gotten better, and they're 3-0 in the West Coast Conference. But the way Gonzaga's been rolling, and look, Gonzaga's played well, Craig. They've only turned the ball over 6 times. They're shooting 53%. They're about even in rebounds. It's the way Pepperdine that has played that's shocking to me. This is a good team. If they are able to add a good post player to this mix, this Pepperdine team would be tough to beat.
There's no question about that, Greg. I totally agree with you on that. And I think you just show, they're showing the maturation from last year to this year. But when you got a player that can score like Bell, the rest of the team's gonna feed off of that.
And this isn't anything new. Bell did this last year against Gonzaga.
Sure did. Josh Heifeld had a big game down there, 28-something points, and Bell was able to keep him in the game as a freshman then.
Point is, the LA trip for Gonzaga just got a lot more difficult. Down the road in February is Matt Bolden, the beneficiary of a nice pass there.
Yeah, Robert, that's the play they call chin 15, and that's a post up for Matt Bolden. It looks like he's going to cut through, go to the other side, and then he pops back, but you got to have someone deliver it to him.
Darby, hard to the rim, will shoot free throws. But again, we saw another asset that Matt Bolden has in his game, the ability to post up.
Yeah.
So when I say he's got everything, Craig. I mean, he's not a one-dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional. He's a 5-tool basketball player.
He is the equivalent of a utility player in baseball, I think.
But with the ability to hit the home run.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that body. I mean, he's huge. That's a big kid.
His calves look at the size of his calves and his body. I mean, he's very well proportioned, though.
And he's 230 pounds.
That's a
They
big
probably list him at 220 or something, but I bet he's 230.
Oh, nice.
Great lead for Olenek. Gonzaga leading by 13.
There's some good basketball plays going on both ends. I've been impressed with Pepperdine and that man right there.
Keon Bell, one of his few misses this half. Kong. Gray! He had it lined up. Kelly Olynyk runs it down and then got it to Bull Kong.
And see, here's the maturity. Look at that. He didn't have anything going. Matt Bolden catches the ball. He gets his team set up into something.
And Mark Few loves that. He just loves that out of his guards.
Yeah, it's an extension
Smart,
of Mark.
cerebral. Bolden short. Jackson the rebound for Pepperdine. Stephen Gray to the floor. And Jackson will shoot free throws. 7:10 to play in Spokane. Gonzaga leading by 13. It seems a lot closer than that, frankly. But
Get set for an explosive FSN College Hoops triple header. First, Klay Thompson and Washington State battle the Bruins from historic Pauley Pavilion. Then, WCC powers collide when Elias Harris and the Zags face off with Loyola Marymount. Plus, Pondexter and Washington take flight against the Trojans of USC. A big Saturday of Northwest Hoops tips off at 1 p.m. on FSN and FSN HD. soccer, dog training, and everything in between. It's Casey's
Seattle guy, but we got to come up with another name for you. Is there anybody else on the senior tour that you really like?
That I really like on the senior tour?
Like Jack Nicklaus or...
Well, but he's not on the senior tour anymore.